CFG and the Consortium intend to build 100,000 homes countrywide. CBN investigation: Emefiele spent 1.7 billion in court to defend the Naira redesign. 112 new generals joined the Nigerian army. Train stations are overrun by passengers and interstate luxury buses reduce fares. Tinubu's intervention sparks a protest in Port Harcourt. Now the news in details. Under a public-private partnership deal, the federal government and a consortium signed a memorandum of understanding on Thursday to develop 100,000 housing units nationwide. The Zali Limited and Continental Civil and General Construction Company make up the consortium. The consortium will provide construction finance and develop the housing units to completion based on agreed upon house designs and pricing. According to the Memorandum of Understanding that the Minister of Housing and Urban Development Ahmed Dangiwa signed on behalf of the federal government. He stated in a speech that the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, in conjunction with the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, would make it easier for off-takers to obtain reasonable price mortgage loans. He also revealed that the government would help get certain properties approved and granted legal titles so that the projects could be carried out all throughout the nation. Meanwhile, Godwin Emefiele, the embattled former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, has been accused of an independent investigation of spending more than 1.7 billion naira on legal fees for lawsuits brought against the currency redesign policy that was implemented during the administration of the former President Muhammadu Buhari. The Punch reported on Friday that Emefiele paid dubious legal bills for 19 cases brought against the policy. According to the investigation, he also used 1.325 billion naira for stolen pre-incorporation, and 300 million of the money went to legal company, among 4 others. In a latest development, a total of 47 brigadier generals have been promoted to major generals by the Nigerian Army Council. Additionally, 75 colonels were promoted to the rank of brigadier generals. Following the retirement of 113 generals on Wednesday, they will be promoted. There was heavy human traffic at Lagos and Abuja train station on Thursday, following the federal government announcement of free rides for passengers as part of the yearly TD celebration. In addition to the free train rides, President Bola Tinubu also approved a 50% discount for interstate road travel effective from December 21st to the 4th of January 2024. Also, 2 interstate transport companies slashed their fares as part of the agreement with the government. Although standing passengers are not common at the station, this odd circumstances was brought about by the rush in traffic. Finally on the news, thousands of people demonstrated against the president's interference in the state political issue on Friday by storming the government house, Port Harcourt, and Rivers State. Additionally, the demonstration was held in support of Siminalayi Fubara, the state governor. Students, young people, labor unions, civil society organizations, and Hausa residents of the state are among the demonstrators. As early as 7 in the morning, they took over the government house on Azikwe Road in Port Harcourt. The demonstrators were still assembling when this story was filmed. Some of them had set up canopies and at the entrance of the government house. And that's it on the news. For more updates, kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Elizabeth Apati reporting live.